Hello, I am Gabriel, the founder of Tutti. We're essentially open table for creative spaces. So, can you imagine a world without creativity, without music, without film, without art? I know I can't. So, creativity is integral to humanity, and you would think that with creativity being that important, it would be easy to create, but it's not. So that's why I'm creating Tutti. More than 50 million creators in the world, they need space to create film shoots, photo shoots, rehearsals, recordings. All of these spaces you see are on our marketplace today that people can book. Booking space is a massive pain for the 90% of creators who can't pay someone to do it for them. The easiest place to find it is Google, but you can't filter spaces by good soundproofing, lighting, power, and so many other things that creators care about. And then when you do find the space, more than 80% of venues have no proper booking system. They use calendars, spreadsheets, email, and phone right now. There's no automated system for them. So we are building that, the open table of creative spaces. For venues, we're building an automated calendar management system, CRM, etc. And for artists, we're helping them unlock amazing spaces. Here are 5 more of ours. So that they can shoot and rehearse in amazing spaces. The content production market globally is conservatively $760 billion. It's grown massively recently thanks to streaming and social media, and it's expected to grow 16% year on year till 2030. And locations and spaces is about 5 to 15% of that budget. So why me? Well, it's in my blood. I come from a generation of musicians dating back to the 1800s. Free beer for anyone who can tell me that person on the left without a smartphone. I have degrees in filmmaking and software development, and I've worked in theater, photography, music, and film for the past decade. I have an awesome team around me, 2 former founders heading up marketing and operations, 6 incredible developers in India, and then a number of advisors, including the former CFO of Deliveroo and Amazon Europe, the former EIR of Techstars, and the CEO of Real VNC. So, to date, we have bootstrapped our marketplace. We have 1,200 listings in London. We have been used by students, brands, and massive people like BBC and Netflix. BBC booked last week. It was great. And we have the entire automated booking process from discovery through to payment. Next, we're building the automated booking software for venues. So there are a number of marketplaces out there that are tech-driven, but they offer services for weddings, parties, events, as well as creative spaces. When you focus on everyone, you can't build amazing technology for anyone specifically, which is why we're staying focused on creative spaces. There are other people who are focused on creative spaces, location agencies, but they're human-powered. They rely on people on the phone. So in order to build this software, we have raised $150K on a 1.5 million friend and family / pre-seed round. There is still a tiny bit of space for people if they want to jump into that now. This is just a preview of what we're building. That's our calendar management system, which will be far superior to Google Calendar for this niche. We are piloting that software with 10 venues as we're building it, and then after that we will get it out to 100 or 200 more venues. The subscription model is £30 per location per month, and we charge 4% on every single booking. Average order value is anywhere between £300 to £1,500 a day, and most of our venues receive 12 bookings a month, which we can definitely improve on. Soon, 6 to 12 months from now, we'll be raising a pre-seed / seed of $2 million. The point of that will be to hire our first sales team, as well as create a lot of data-driven elements to both the marketplace and the software, both marketing automation, insurance add-ons, and a bunch of other things. This is just the beginning. With my unique insight into creativity as well as technology, there are so many ways I can grow Tutti in the future. But we needed to start with one focus, one starting place. The logical place to start is space, because every creator needs space at some point of their career. So that's where we started. I've been Gabriel, and thank you very much.
Ben?
Yep. Hi, thanks. Good presentation again. So you said you got 1,200 venues.
Yeah.
Booking each one about 12 times a month.
So they receive bookings not just through our marketplace. They receive bookings from all sorts of places.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And then your average deal size again is transaction size. Sorry, is 300 to 1,500, and you take 4%.
Right now, Right now the marketplace takes 10%, but the software that we're building will take 4% to inspire repeat bookings, basically.
So yeah, that was going to be my question. I just wondered why only 4%, because it seems like most of these booking engines are charging close to 30%.
So the industry standard in the UK right now for event space booking is 10%, which is where we started with the marketplace. Okay. We've had a bunch of feedback from venues say that if we charge 10% for every single booking that came through our system, if they were using our software, they would feel like it's not quite worth it because that's quite a lot for repeat bookings. So we talked with them, and 4% seemed like more of a reasonable amount.
Okay, so just to get to the actual numbers, your revenue now is?
It is minimal. It's like a few hundred a month. We aren't really focusing on that because the software is kind of the focus now. We're kind of letting the marketplace run, and we're focusing entirely on software. So pre-product, pre-money.
Can I ask one more?
You can ask another one. Yeah.
So just size of the market then, 1,200 venues at the moment. It look like mostly around London.
We're geo-locked to London right now.
How many do you think there are in the UK?
In the UK, we've identified about 200,000 potential creative spaces. And that's not including private homes. Private homes just blows that out of the market because if you can turn every private home into a location, then yeah.
Your Airbnb.
Yes, the marketplace is Airbnb for creative spaces.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Gonzalo.
Thank you, Gabriel. I understand what this marketplace is, and I don't know how you were trying to tell us about the size first in London, then Ben has asked you about UK. The way I don't know if it's only my feeling, but it looks like a very niche, like there's and only for it's like spaces itself is not that big. But if you add just creative spaces, it sounds like a small market. Okay. No, that's my. I
mean, the creative.
Or in other words, why only creative spaces? Why not spaces?
Because there are a number of people who do space for everything. My personal passion and love and knowledge is creative arts, so it makes sense to focus on that. Beyond spaces, there's also other things that we can look into, hire like people and equipment, and we can go down that route. Focusing on my passion, that's why.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, some questions, observations. If I understand correctly, you have a marketplace, so you have a advertising vehicle up front at the moment where I can go on, I can see where the spaces are.
Yep.
But they're connected to whatever booking mechanism they've got, or even a telephone number, right? Yep. At the end of the day, right? So it's just a straight portal, right, at the moment.
Well, yeah, we have a chat functionality within, and every inquiry goes through our marketplace right now.
Right, and so you're tracking the engagement. Now you're bolting on an engine that allows you to do the bookings, take the money, so are you going to take the money as well?
So we already do. So we handle all of the booking and the payment and everything already. What we're adding on is kind of a lead organizer. So our venues, they receive bookings from websites, social media, bunch of marketplaces, phone call, Google, all over the place. In order to manage all of those bookings, they don't have any system. They're using a spreadsheet. Right. So that's what we're building.
Right. So if I understand correctly, you said there was 200,000 potential spaces, creative spaces, that would be booked on average 12 times a month.
Yeah.
So you're looking at 2.4 million bookings a month.
Yep.
That would be the market size.
Yeah.
Right, and let's say the average order value could be it's around £600 you had there.
Say.
But let's say that let's say it's £500 for argument's sake. So you're looking at whatever 2.4500, a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right, as being booked. It's like £1 billion, right, a month of bookings.
Yeah.
Am I getting right with my numbers? Way out by a factor of 0. I might be. I don't know. Right. Anyway, but if you can then clip the ticket on that, so the theoretical value is quite high around this. So the question will then come down to how do you. So I think there's actually value in focusing on this segment, assuming that, and so if I was presenting this, I'd say X number of venues, Y number of bookings per month, that's the size of the market. If we can book 10% of those, we'll be making £1 million a month, or whatever the numbers work out to be. Then I'm going, shit, that's interesting, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So and as the feedback I give everyone is inductive versus deductive thinking. Deductive is A, B, C, D equals E. Inductive is give you E, then these are the A, B, and C, Y.
Yeah.
Do inductive. So if you could articulate, because getting the hook, okay. So because I think hidden in here is a very interesting business. Is now how do you pull it out and present it in a way that's super engaging?
Cool.
What I like is you're passionate about it, right? Now the question is how you're going to manage that passion with some hard decisions along the way, right? Yeah. That'll be the interesting challenge around this. Overall, I think it's a very interesting business. Clearly, there could be some more charts and numbers, but you're very early in your life cycle, so I can understand why showing a bunch of charts with not a lot of numbers on it is not going to be that helpful. So that's where I rely on the fact that this is what I'm focusing on. This is the size of the market. No one else is really doing this. It's sort of a part-time what they're doing. And by the way, showing that you've got BBC and Netflix who are starting to use you demonstrates the value that can be created in this process. So I think overall, very interesting business, and thank you for sharing it.
Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.